Welcome back, my dear students. Today we are going to do a fundamental concept in English grammar, that is subject verb concord. Subject verb concord ensures that the subject of a sentence and the verb associated with it agree in number. This means that if the subject is singular, the verb must be singular, and if the subject is plural, the verb must be plural. This agreement, subject verb agreement, is essential for constructing grammatically correct sentences and for clear communication. अगर grammatically correct sentences frame करने हैं या communicate हमने correctly करना है, for that our subject must be agree with the verb we are using. For example, here I have written some subjects and the verb also. Here boy is singular because for one boy we say boy. For many we use boys, girl, girls, and pronoun he or she if singular, they for plural. I singular, we plural. Child is singular subject and children plural subject. Now let us come to the verb. Verb does. Does is singular. Do is plural. So here you have to put some attention. थोड़ा ध्यान दीजिए. When boy without s, boy is singular, but with s verb is singular. So ये थोड़ा सा different rule है. Verbs are already in their plural form. Do is plural verb. So verb की जितनी भी base form है, means first form of verb, they are already in their plural form, and when s or es is added, they become singular. So with singular subject boy, boy does. Plural subject boys do, because do is plural verb. Now girl is, girls are. He, she, has is singular verb. They have is plural. Now I was, we were. These are used for the past. Next, child plays, children play. So, by ensuring subject verb agreement, you can create clear, concise, and grammatically correct sentences that effectively convey your intended meaning. So, the topic is not going to be that easy. Uh, I told you that without s, a subject is singular, and when we add s, the subject becomes plural, but it's not going to be that easy. Subject can be uh, joined by and, two subject can be joined by and some other way also, somewhere there used to be or either nor. So how to identify the subject, whether the subject is singular or plural? So let us do, when subject is joined by the conjunction and, right, is usually considered as plural. For example, Tom and Jerry are friends. So Tom and Jerry, two subjects are combined with conjunction and. So because two different characters are these, so these are considered as plural. The subject is plural. Tom and Jerry are friends. Are is plural verb. But there are exceptional cases also. Sometimes two subjects are joined but they work as single unit. For example, bread and butter is a healthy breakfast. So here bread and butter, two subjects are joined, but here this subject is working as one unit. Bread and butter both are considered as a single meal, healthy breakfast. So that's why, although these are two different subjects, but they are functioning as a single meal. So is verb is used here considering this singular, right? Next is subject joined by either or, neither nor. They take verb that agrees with the subject closest to it. मीन जब हमारे दो सब्जेक्ट इधर और निदर नॉर से कंबाइंड होंगे तो हमें जो नियरेस्ट होगा सब्जेक्ट के सॉरी वर्ब के नियरेस्ट जो सब्जेक्ट होगा हमने उसको कंसीडर करना है. फॉर एग्जांपल, इधर द टीचर और द स्टूडेंट्स. टू सब्जेक्ट्स हैं, टीचर एंड स्टूडेंट्स. इधर और से उनको ज्वाइन किया गया है, सो इधर टीचर और स्टूडेंट्स. So nearest one to our verb is students. To according to students, are is used here, right? In next example, neither the students nor the teacher is coming. So यहाँ पे different है. First, neither students nor teacher. So nearest is teacher, that is singular. All the student is plural. Students plural है, but teacher singular है. जो nearest verb के है, that's why is verb is used with this, right? So this is how when two subjects are joined with these either or neither nor, we have to look for the nearest to the verb. According to that, we have to use the verb. Let us move further and understand different type of subjects next. So if our subject is indefinite pronouns like everyone, anyone, somebody, they take singular verbs. For example, everyone. As I told you, everyone is considered as singular. So is helping verb is used here, which is singular. Everyone is invited to the party. Next example, somebody is also singular. So with singular subject, singular verb has, helping verb has is used. Somebody has called for you. Next, if our subject is a collective noun like team, family, class, they also take singular verb. The team is winning. Team is a collective noun used for the group of players, but collective noun singular. Team is winning is helping verb is used with team. Next is family has planned for a trip. So as I told you, family is also collective noun which is considered as singular. So has, family has planned for a trip. And if when referring to fractions or percentage, the verb agrees with the noun that follows the fraction or percentage. किस चीज को फॉलो कर रहा है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, यू विल अंडरस्टैंड बेटर विद दीज एग्जाम्पल्स. हाफ ऑफ द केक इज सिंगुलर. Half of the cake is singular. Next, half of the cookies are gone. Half of the cookies. See, half of the cake. Cake ka half. So we have to consider this cake, right, with the noun. जिस नाउन के लिए वो फ्रैक्शन यूज हुआ है, परसेंटेज यूज हुआ है, उस नाउन को हमने प्रेफर करना है, उसको रेफर करना है. हाफ ऑफ द केक इज, so is singular. Half of the cookies, because here noun is plural, so cookies, so that's why are is used here. And in some cases the verb can be singular or plural depending upon the context. किस context में बात हो रही है उसको ध्यान में रख के हमने सिंगुलर वर्ब या प्लूरल वर्ब यूज करनी है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, 50% of the team is playing today. Next, 50% of players are playing today. So here also team, collective noun, singular is considered, players, plural. So plural verb. See, 50% of team is playing today. It's referring it's referring to the team as a unit, and 50% of players are playing today, it referring to the players individually. So 50% players are playing. So this is how singular and plural are used if our subjects are everyone, anyone, somebody, or we are talking about some fraction and percentage. Hope you are understanding. So let us move further. If our subject is the title of a book, movie, organization, expression of time, money, or measurement, they take singular verb. For example, The Lord of Rings is a famous book series. So we are not talking about rings only. Don't go for the rings कि यहाँ पे rings plural है, so plural verb होगा. No, you have to consider this whole because this is the title of a book, The Lord of the Rings. This is a book. So with that we have to use only is, singular verb. Next, the United Nations is the headquartered in New York. United Nations, where it is headquartered in New York. So this is, we are talking about the organization. So is. Next, expression of money and time. 500 rupees is singular. 10 years is, don't go for years. 10 years, 10 unit is a long time to wait. So this is how singular they are considered, although the name is in plural, but it is the name of one book, one organization, and with the expression of money and time, that always takes singular verb. Next, if our subject having none, it can be used as singular or plural, because we have to see the noun with it is used, depend on which noun it is depending. For example, none of the cake is left, none of the cookies are left. Previously also we did, when we were doing the fraction and the percentage, for that also we were referring to the noun with the words are used, just like none of the cake is singular, so is used here. None of the cookies are left. Next, if our subject is each, every, they always take singular verbs. For example, each of the students is responsible for their errors. Although students is plural here, but each is there. If each is there, then it is considered as is singular, and singular verb is used. And one more thing, all the student is there, students. Each we are talking each student individually, each student, that's why singular it is considered, and is singular verb is used here. Every girl has to participate in the quiz, here also every singular is considered. So these rules you have to memorize, आपको याद रखना है कि when subject is each, every, then anything will be there, we have to go for the singular verbs. We did that if our subjects, two subjects are joined with either or, neither nor, so we have to go for the nearest one. But if there is only either, neither, not or nor, then they take singular verb. For example, either the teacher is coming today or tomorrow. So here is no or, they are not used in pair, only single either is used, so it is considered as singular. Either the teacher is coming today or tomorrow. In the next one, neither the students, although students is there, but neither the student is ready for the test. So ये आपने ध्यान रखना है, when either or, neither nor are used in pair, then we have to go for the nearest subject to the verb. जो nearest होगा verb के, according to that verb we have to select, right? If subject is a number of or the number of, so a number of is plural and takes plural verb, and the number of is singular and it takes a singular verb. For example, a number of students are absent, because I told you a number of is plural verb, although a is there. A number of students are absent, and the number of singular. For example, the number of students is increasing. The number of students is increasing. So ये ध्यान रखना, when subject is a number of plural, the number of singular. Some nouns ends with s, but they take singular verb. For example, news, economics, mathematics, they are considered as singular. वैसे भी इकोनॉमिक्स मैथमेटिक्स ये एक सब्जेक्ट का नेम है, so they take only singular verb. Mathematics is an important subject. And when the subjects are joined by using with or as well as, the verb should agree with the subject used first. जब दो सब्जेक्ट्स ज्वाइन हो रहे हैं विद और एज वेल एज वर्ड्स के साथ, तो हमने जो फर्स्ट वन सब्जेक्ट है उसके साथ वर्ब, उसके अकॉर्डिंग वर्ब को यूज करना है. For example, the teacher with the students is going on a trip. So here two subjects are there, the teacher with the students, teacher and subject, but the first one is considered, फर्स्ट वन को कंसीडर किया जाता है ऐसी कंडीशन में. सो फर्स्ट वन इज द टीचर विच इज सिंगुलर, ऑल दो यहाँ पे स्टूडेंट्स हैं, बट फर्स्ट वन इज टीचर विच इज सिंगुलर. अकॉर्डिंग टू दैट इज verb, singular verb is used here. Next example, John as well as his friends enjoys swimming. So here John as well as his friends. Here also John is singular as well as friends plural hai, but we have to consider John only. According to that, enjoys, which is singular verb, is used here. I told you that verbs are already in their plural form, and when we add ses, they become singular. So enjoys is singular verb. Next, the students with their teacher are going on a trip. Here, students is plural subject. Next, teacher is singular, but we have to consider the first one, which is students. So according to that, our verb is used here. So this is how subject verb agreement topic is very important for you all. It is not easy that simply there will be boy, boys, girl, girls, but we have to understand the subject. If double subject is there with the use of conjunctions or other words which we did like with as well as each, every, neither, either. So for that we have to understand the subject first, whether the subject is singular, then according to that singular verb will be used. If subject plural, then plural verb is used. So I hope the topic is understood to you. Keep learning, and if query is there, keep asking questions also. I will try to clear your queries. Thank you.